Congratulations. Welcome back to the quarterfinals here at Wimbledon. Well done. How would you assess your performance today?
Thank you very much. Yeah, definitely. It was great performance, to be honest. If I can rate it out of 10, it was a clean 9, I would say. I mean, it was one game where I was break up in the third set, where I maybe made a couple of unforced errors, which the best would be to try to avoid them, definitely, and finish with one breakup, but then I managed to stay calm, to stay patient, and basically to break him second time and to finish the match. So to be honest, I was really pleased overall with the serve, with the strokes, especially with the backhand down the line. I hit really a lot of winners, and not only winners, but like it was a heavy and hard ball, to reach.
Your backhand's crazy good compared to the rest of the field. Today was outstanding. But your forehand, you have such an extreme grip. How do you manage to hit such low bounces on the grass? I'm really don't understand how that's possible.
Yeah, this is sometimes a difficulty, I would say. At the same time, maybe because the grass, they slowed down it a little bit in the last year, so it was not as fast, I think, as when you played. So maybe at that time I would change the forehand to try to play more like a slice, or something. But I would say that's the thing that I'm working the most, I would say, to try to get in a good contact, in a good balance, when you swing, when you try to save the ball more with the legs, and basically just to take out the risk, at the end, trying to stay more with the body forward to push the ball through. So it's all about timing. I need to try to meet the ball in front, otherwise you're late.
Right.
So those kind of things, I would say, they didn't work out the best in the last two matches. But today I was extremely pleased with overall the strokes, forehand, back, and everything.
Movement is so important on the grass. There was a crazy point in the third set, 3-all deuce. We're going to show it to you, where you were coming forward, Corinne, and you slipped a little bit on the grass and then went straight into the net. Take us through this point.
Wow. Yeah, okay.
Had you seen this before?
Yeah, good return. But, I mean, it was unbelievable. Unbelievable approach. I wanted to say really short with the backhand, but then he touched the ball really short. And to be honest, today I felt like in front the grass was really high, so the ball never bounced. I don't know, either he did amazing drop shots, like amazing touch, or at the same time the ball never bounced. Like, I mean, I felt really difficult to reach to those drop shots, and yeah, especially this slip, was funny one in a way. I mean, I'm thankful that I didn't hurt anything, the wrist or the back when you're falling down, So I tried to pretend that I was just laying down, taking the sun, but the sun was not out.
yeah, that left ankle slide that could have easily hurt the ankle or the hyperextended knee. Well done. So you've had now 2 5-setters and 2 3-setters, but you really feel match tough, but battle not so wary, right? You must be like really where you are right now.
Yeah. When you pass through those tough matches with a lot of emotions, where especially in the 5th set I was down, 5-2, he was serving for the match. I managed to break him. I managed to pull this match through. I think a lot of confidence also comes, and at the same time, okay, I'm getting a lot of hours on court. Maybe physically you get a little tired, but at the same time, I must say that recovery was great. Those days between matches also help. Definitely to take out the soreness or the tiredness, and just be, hit a little and be fresh for the next day. So, yeah, so far nothing much to add. So far so good, and looking forward to my next match.
You've been successful at every single major, but on grass specifically, your winning percentage is the highest, higher than hard courts, higher than clay. What makes you so good on this surface?
That's interesting. I didn't feel that way. So. To be honest, I would say the serve, definitely, once you put a lot of first serves, it's a weapon. And I think especially with the second, I try to hit like a harder slice serve body. I try to mix it a little bit. So maybe that's why those percentages, they go higher compared to clay and hard court. Obviously on clay, you can get broken more times, and also you break the guys more times. So I would say the grass in this case, suits well the guys who are big service, who try to play with the flat shots. I mean, apparently that looks like this, you know.
Looks like you. You got Taylor Fritz up next. What are your thoughts on that match?
Yeah, he's a good player, no?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
No, yeah, with Taylor, you know, we played last year doubles in Queens, you know. It was a fun one. We practiced like every day. We were warming up every day. So, you know, his coach Michael always say, let's play a couple of games, huh? And I'm always joking now, whenever I see him, I say, we'll play a couple of games, right? So we are playing quarterfinals together. So he says, yeah, definitely we will play quite a few. He's a, you know, top player. Now I think since last year again, since he came back to top 10, he reached the first slam final in the US Open. I think that's helped him to boost his confidence again and, you know, to show consistently good results. So he's definitely one of the favorites on grass also. I mean, he won 2 events prior to Wimbledon. So, you know, tough match, but at the same time, who do you expect in the quarterfinals? In the last 8, you know, you try to meet the best players.
Absolutely. Well, you're there. Congratulations. Get back to the quarterfinals once again. Appreciate you spending some time with us.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.